Good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lifts. So today we have two different circuits. One is strength-based, the other is cardio-based. Let's lift our heels right and left. So our first circuit, we've got 9 exercises that are all strength-based. And we're going to do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. And our second circuit is all cardio. Let's march it. And that's going to be 30 seconds work and 10 seconds rest. So I think my plan for today is we're going to do a round of strength, then we're going to do a round of cardio, then we'll repeat a round of strength and a round of cardio. Good hamstring curls right here, kick it back. So a lot of our strength moves today are also going to be compound moves. We're going to be doing a lower body and an upper body together. Knees back up, let's start to add a little rotation. Good, 4, 3, 2. Good hamstring curls again. We're going to reach and pull and just pull it right back. So think about driving your elbow to the wall behind you. 4, 3, 2. In the center, slow deadlift to start. Hinge it forwards. Stand up nice and tall. So hinge and lift. Down. And up. One more slow. Now let's take it up for more of a swing. Take it down and up. So just like we do dumbbell swings, we're just practicing that hinge. 4, 3, 2. Good. Arms up. Slow squat. So sit the hips to the heels. Stand up nice and tall. So down, 2, lift, 2. Good, one more here. Arms down, we're gonna go a little faster. We're gonna take it down, circle the arms up and back. So squat down, circle it up at the top. Nice big circles. Your circles might be more out to the side, and that's okay. Everybody's arms and shoulders are a little bit different. Down, lift, circle back. A couple more. Last one. Good, bring it in the center. Forward step, we're just gonna curl it today. Usually we do the step and reach. Now if you wanna step backwards into your lunges, that's okay too. You can definitely tell my legs are really tired this morning. Like, what did I do yesterday? Down and lift. Good, 4, 3, 2, side lunge. Step it out to the side, hold it in place. We're just going to do a little side to side. 4, 3, 2. In the center, cat-cow. Inhale, exhale. Good. So gentle arch, little tuck. Think about your pelvis and your back with this. So in and out. Good. A couple more. Here's 2. Good. Last one. Hold your tuck. We're going to roll it all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Now we're going to hinge it down, hands to the floor. Step it back into your plank. We're just going to hold our plank for a moment. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to lift it up, down dog to plank. Down dog. Back to plank. Down dog, back to plank. So lift it up and back. Little arm stretch, little leg stretch. Good, 2 more. Down dog, plank. 1 more. Down dog, plank. Let's go ahead and walk it all the way back up. You can step it forward, you can walk it back. Whichever one feels better for you. Heel stomps right here. So you can jump it if you'd like. Good, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna step touch right in the center, step and tap. Add a good arm reach and pull. Let's double it up right here. So 2 right, 2 left. Good, 4, 3, 2, Good, knees up in front. We're gonna focus on a little bit more cardio, higher heart rate. 4, 3, hamstring curls, tricep, press it back. Knees up in front, 4, 3, and curl. Let's march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders. Up, back, and down. Grab a quick drink. So I'm gonna grab my chair just because one of the exercises that I have for you today is a Bulgarian, it's called a Bulgarian split squat. It's just a lunge where your back foot is elevated. If you wanna try it with me, great. If you don't stress about it. Regular lunges are gonna be perfectly fine. So we're gonna start with our strength. We're gonna do, starting with the squat, curl to press. Now some of these exercises we're gonna do round 1 right, round 2 left, so just keep that in mind. But squat, curl to press, 45 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. So just a nice good squat, stand tall, curl to press. Squat it down, curl to press. If you want to do one arm, you can. If you want to do one dumbbell. So you can absolutely do all of these exercises pretty much right side, round 1, right, left side, round 2. But I'm going to double it up whenever I can. Good squat, curl, press to the ceiling. You can do a squat and a curl and a side raise if you're just not feeling those overhead presses today. Now our next exercise is going to be that split squat, 2 and 1. Now you can just do a lunge and you've got to curl to get your position. Sit to the front, heel forward, stand up tall. Now you're going to take that back leg onto your chair. Otherwise, lunge it down, curl it up at the top. Lunge it down, curl it at the top. You are welcome. 100% regular lunge. This one, if you're doing it just a regular lunge, back foot on the floor, I want you to be a little bit more tall. I want you to try to keep your shoulders over your hips a little bit more. But you do what's going to feel better. A regular lunge is 100% okay. Down, lift, and curl it up. This is definitely single leg work. I got a lot of legs today, and I got tired legs, so we'll see how this goes. Good job. Bring it in. Shake it out. Side lunge with a chest press. Again, one side only or alternate. So this is our step out, press, and bring it back in. 2 and 1. I am going to do all one side just because I have that chair. Now, if you want to do your side lunge here and press it in the center, you're still going to get that core work. That's going to be fine. Holding that side lunge is just going to be a little bit more of a stability challenge, a little bit more core challenge, because we don't want to take it down, press it out with our ears between our elbows, but we don't want to puff out our chest and overarch our low back. It's kind of that little, finding that happy medium between an arched back and a rounded back. 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift with rows. Deadlift with rows. I'm going to do both arms, both legs. My right leg needs a break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hinge, drive it up, and stand tall. Hinge, drive, stand tall. So it's a nice good squeeze. So hinge it forward. Try to get close to parallel to the floor. We've got 12 seconds here. Next exercise, standing, or we head down to the floor for the last few. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rear delt. Bird dog position, rear delt. You can stand. Hand is going to be on a chair for support or hands and knees on the floor. You choose. So your time is on. So just nice, good lift. Lower it to the side. Lift, lower to the side. Again, if you want to stay standing, you're like, I just don't feel hands and knees today, we're going to be here. You can even take your opposite foot back if you want a more of a stability challenge. I did say this was compound work today. So we're going to take it up and out, lower down. Next exercise is going to be a bridge on your back with an angled Skullcrusher. You can do a standing angled Skullcrusher. You'll do a kickback or an overhead extension. 2 and 1. Good. No, we're doing that round 2. Oh, we gotta do lunge and tricep. We'll get it at the end. We'll get it at the end. Good point. All right. Lift up into your bridge. Thumb to shoulder, and then take it out. Thumb to shoulder, and take it out. We'll do the lunge with the tricep when we stand back up. Lunge, and out to the side. Hold your bridge. If you want to stay standing, you can take that tricep a little bit at an angle, out and in, out and in, or arms up, lower the arm to your opposite shoulder and bring it up, down and up. I knew I was forgetting something. I would have figured it out when we're like, why do we still have a minute left? Good. Rest. All right, chest fly with a crunch. Chest fly with a crunch. So on our backs, palms facing in. Good. Open out to the side. Bring it up. Crunch it in the center and down. If you are staying standing today, you are more than welcome to do a banded chest press with a little bit of an upper body crunch, or a banded chest fly, I should say, with a march. So open out to the side and up, crunch it to the ceiling. Out, up, and crunch. So open the arms out to the side, bring it back into the center, lift it up. Good. All right, we're gonna do a dead bug with a single arm pullover, or you can do both. I'm gonna go very light with my weight. Legs up in a dead bug, arm up, palm facing in. I'm gonna take my opposite arm and my leg down to the floor. Now you can absolutely do this with no weight. So we just lower it down and bring it back up. Lower the heel down, thumb towards the floor, and then lift. All right, we are gonna bring it back up, and we are gonna do that angled lunge with a tricep kickback, so just be aware. And I might pause it for just a sec, since we're going from back to standing. Good, 10 seconds. If you think you're gonna need extra time to come up to standing safely, please go ahead and stop now, and we'll come back up. Good job, bring it up. Roll to a seated position. Give yourself just a second. We're gonna come back up. We're gonna get into our lunge position. Back heel is lifted. This time we're going to hinge our body forward, and we're going to press the knee forward and then straighten as we kick back. So press it forward with a kick back. So this is a little bit more glutes. This is also working on mobility. So we're gonna kick it and then come back in. So keep that nice, good hinged position. Take it forward and then back. So nice, good squeeze. Getting kind of a double whammy with our triceps here. Good, we've got about 7 seconds. Here's another good one, hold that balance. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. Give yourself a little bit of space. Move any equipment out of the way. We're gonna go for round 1 of cardio. So we're gonna do 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So super quick drink of water. So we're gonna start with a grapevine and a triple knee. 30 seconds, 7, good, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine. So just a nice good grapevine, triple knee. So nice good travel. And I'm off beat and it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna fix it right here. Grapevine, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it in the center, 10 seconds rest. Feet hip width apart, mini squat, star jacks. We're gonna lift. So down, and we're gonna lift. Your time is on. So you can just take it down and tap. Once you think backs of the hands are going to the wall behind you. So we can just kind of fling them up. I want you to open, nice and big. You're getting ready to celebrate. So a little squat, little lift. Even if it's just a tap, down and up. If you want to do full jacks, you absolutely can. Take it out. Take it out. If you want to do, hey, you absolutely can. Good, rest. Hamstring curls with a pull back or a pull down. 3, 2, and 1. Good, pull and pull, reach. Your arms can be at an angle in front. So if you feel like you're arching your back, just to get the arms up, just take them as high as you can. And instead of pulling down, like towards our waists, I want you to drive the elbows back. We've got 10 seconds. We're gonna go for skaters. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We've got our skaters, so you can just sidestep right here. Tap it in the middle, 2, and 1. So you can do a big step, big cross. You can even just hop with your little tap or cross it behind. Big arms. So nice, good reach. You can add a little rotation if your back is feeling okay with it, or just reach it forwards. 10 seconds. We're gonna go for alternating knee drivers, which is gonna be a knee with a triple step. 2, and 1. I like to start right leg back. So I'm gonna bring it up. Knee, back, back, forward, knee, back. Good, time's on. Back, knee. Now you can just do knee, triple march in the middle, but I like to take it back, like I'm stepping off of a step bench and then stepping back on. Take it back, bring it up. Good, you've got about 5 seconds. Just a little burst of cardio. Good, bring it in, shake it out. Walk around. Super quick drink of water. And we're gonna go back for our strength. We're gonna start with our squat curl to press right at the beginning. This time we're gonna switch sides. This time we're not going to forget the lunge with the tricep kickback. I hope we'll get to that spot and I'll be like, darn, I forgot it again. All right, 4, 3, 2. All right, curl to press right here. So squat it down, stand up tall, curl to press. Now, if you're thinking, you know, my back is bugging me, my squats are not feeling great today, squat it down, stand up, curl to press. 100%, this is a good exercise. If you're just not having a good day, absolutely, we're right here. Now we do want to try to avoid rocking back and forwards and doing a swing. We barely touch our buns to the chair. but that is still a squat. It's just a little bit more functional because you're actually sitting in a chair. Here's 2 and 1. All right, split squat, lunge with a curl. This is the one. Sit towards the front, feet flat, stand, or actually take your heel forward, stand up nice and tall, hold your balance, take that back foot onto a bench. You're gonna lunge it down and you're gonna curl up. Now for this one, this is a hardcore balance challenge. And this is also a little bit of mobility and flexibility in your hips, knees, and ankles, especially that back hip. That's the one where we're, on your back knee, that's the one where we're dropping our knee to the floor, down, and lift it up. Now you can do this with like an ottoman. Doesn't have to be a chair. Good, 12 seconds. But this is 100% gonna get your standing leg, your glute, and your balance. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Side lunge, chest press. I did this side last round. I'm gonna do this side this round. If you need to alternate, continue alternating. Here's 2 and 1. So option 1, step it out, press it out, step it in, press it out. You choose where you do your press. So it's all about our core. We don't have to press it like way out and lock out those arms and push our chest out. So your chest, your upper body, and your dumbbell are counterbalancing each other. So you sit back, counterbalance, brace that core. Good, less than 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Deadlift with rows. So feet about hip width apart, shoulders down, ribs tucked. Here we go. Hinge, drive it up, down, and lift. So it's a nice good squeeze. Even if your dumbbells are light, you can always bring it up, squeeze, and then resist the dumbbell going down to the floor. Good, we're over halfway. We've got about 20 seconds left. Good, 12 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge with the tricep. Lunge with the tricep. So this is our angled lunge. So we're gonna do kind of an angled lunge. We're gonna hinge it forwards, lift that arm up, knee goes forward, arm goes back, and then bring it in. The hard part for this is we wanna make sure that we're not doing upper body forward and back. This is getting glutes, but this is also knee and ankle mobility right here. We hold that forward hinge for that tricep. We angle the knee and we come back. You find that range of motion that your knee is okay with. Maybe your angle is smaller. Maybe your knee is like, nope, I'm not a fan. Find that range of motion where you feel a stretch, but you don't feel pain. You feel that leg working. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Rear delt. Bird dog. If you want to stay standing, go for it. I like having hand on a chair or a seat. 2 and 1. Good. So lift it and down. And if you want to take that opposite leg back, even if you want to lift it, you're still going to get that compound workout. You're going to get that combination move. But if you can be on the floor, it's just a little bit different. We're still stabilizing our spine. We're still pulling our shoulders away from our ears, pushing that floor away, bracing our core, squeezing our glutes. So whichever one you pick, we're all kind of doing the same thing body-wise. Lift and lower. as I fall over today. 5, good, 3, 2, and 1. Good, carefully bring it in. We're going to take it onto our back. This is our single leg bridge with our angled skull crusher, or you can just do a regular bridge. I am gonna do a regular bridge today. I'm gonna lift it up. Arm is up, nails face your foot or your knee, and we're gonna take our thumb to our opposite shoulder, angled skull crusher. If you are standing, you can do this with your arm overhead and bring your thumb to your opposite shoulder. Or if you're standing, you can hinge forward and just angle that elbow out a little bit. It doesn't have to be straight out to the side. Just pull the shoulder down, open that elbow a few inches away from your torso, and then still try to take that thumb to, the opposite corner. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Chest fly with a crunch. Chest fly with a crunch. After that, we've got our dead bug with our pullover, and then we're going to come back up for cardio, round number 2. Good. So open those arms out to the side, press them together, crunch it to the ceiling and down. Open to the side, crunch it up. Reach. So open out. So nice, good exhale. Think about pressing those dumbbells up towards the ceiling. Press it up. Open out. Bring it in and press. Good. We got about 15 seconds. Think about your dumbbells being over your chest versus over your face. Sometimes we let the dumbbells kind of creep up because we want to see the dumbbells. You should be looking at it like if you were looking down. Good. Rest. Down your nose a little bit. All right. Dumbbell or dead bug. Dumbbell pullover. I'm doing single-sided. So we're going to keep our low back pulled into the floor. Arm up. Good. So opposite arm and heel touch down to the floor. So thumb and heel down. Bring it up. Thumb and heel down and bring it up. So focusing on 4. Now we're getting a little bit of shoulder mobility work here as well. Good, 15 seconds. Then we're going to come up and we're going to go for our last little bit of core work. Or not core work, cardio. This is core. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Come up to a seated position. You're going to come up to standing. Give yourself a moment because we're on the floor instead of standing like we were on the last circuit. And grab a super quick drink of water. Get the blood flowing where it's supposed to. All right, 30 seconds. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, grapevine, triple knee. So grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you want to just double touch and do a triple knee, that's okay too. If you want to just do your grapevines, then that works. So grapevine, 3, 2, 1. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in the center. Star jacks here. So taking those feet in, a little bit closer together, arms crossed. Here we go. So down and lift. Down and lift. And I really want you to think about your arms. So I want you to just think, press it back. Down, press, down, press. Now if you want to do again, full jack. So it's not, what I'm trying not to do is just an overhead, which you can, but I want you to think about taking the backs of your hands to your wall. We're working rear delts here. 2, and 1. All right, hamstring curls with a pull down. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Step and pull. You can have it parallel to the floor. Again, I want you to think about pulling the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drive it down. Down and down. Good, nice, good pull. Again, it can be at an angle. You do not have to have it straight up overhead. It's all about the elbows. I want you to form that letter W versus pulling it down to your armpit. Good rest. We've got skaters. So side step. Start to get ready. This active recovery. We don't stop moving. Right here. Curl. I should say step and skate. Good side tap. A little cross behind. Even if you have to just step it, keep your body moving. 12 seconds. We've got our alternating knee drivers. So it's just that knee with a little triple march. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So I bring it in the center. So again, I start with my right foot back. Helps my brain. Knee, 3, 2, 1, knee. Time is on. Pull. Good lift. Press it back. Good. Less than 15 seconds. Press. Three, 2, and 1. Good, bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a quick drink of water. Keep the body moving. So we're just gonna go a little side step, side sway. You can add a little curl. Goal here is just get your heart rate and your breathing a little bit lower. All right, side lunge, side to side right here. Just like in the warm-up, we're gonna start at a little faster speed. Good, 4, 3, 2. Let's slow it down. So take it over 2, over 2, over, over. Good, in the center, cat-cow, in and out. So find your breathing rhythm. It's hard for me. I tend to like to follow the rhythm of the music, but here you find your breathing rhythm. Yours might be higher or lower than mine. Good, hold the tuck. We're gonna roll it up. We're just gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down into our back pockets. So standing nice and tall. 4, 3, 2. Good, bring it in the center. We're gonna take right hand on the right thigh, left arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Good, bring it up, switching sides. Left hand, I kind of do left hip. We just don't wanna put it on our knee. And we're just going to reach it up. Good. Go ahead and bring it in. We're going to take the arms up, palms facing up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears. Reach those arms back. Good. Bring it in. We're going to carefully walk those feet in. Take your feet hip width apart, shoulders down, heel of the hands on the shelf of your glutes, and we're going to push down on our hips, and we're going to get those hips to push forward. So we don't want to put the pressure on our low back. If you put your hands on the shelf of your glutes and push down, shoulders down and back, you're going to push the hips forwards. It's going to help stretch out those hips, less pressure on your low back. Good, bring it in. Legs are straight, shoulders down. We're gonna hinge it forwards. Hands on the thighs just until you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. And you can see I don't get very far. I don't want you going head below your heart right now. You can absolutely have your hands on a chair, a countertop, a wall. Just a little hamstring stretch. Good, bring it up. Let's take those legs nice and wide again. Toes forward or a little bit out to the corner, straight legs. We're going to turn. You're gonna draw a smiley face all the way over to the other side and then come back in the middle. So turn, hinge at the hips, back is neutral, hamstrings are straight and in. Now I'm gonna take my arms up, I'm gonna turn and I'm going to sweep and come all the way back up. If you're like, that doesn't feel good, you are more than welcome to just keep your arms crossed across your chest. And again, you don't have to do forehead to the floor. You're welcome to stay up higher. I'd prefer that versus head going way down. Good, bring it in. We're gonna walk those feet in again. Stand on your left leg, nice good ankle circle. Change direction. Good, and then switching sides, lift it, ankle circle, and then change direction. Good, bring it in, feet hip width apart, big breath in, hands lightly behind your ears, and then out, hands to the small of the back. So have those arms really open out to the side. I know everybody's shoulders are different. We just don't want to have our elbows here if we can open them out. Now your open might be here, but I want you to think, squeeze the shoulder blades together. So lift it up. This is our last one. Take it down. Good, arms down. We're just gonna take a couple deep breaths in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. One more time, big breath in and out. And you are all done.